there, HBK Reviews UK. This is my first ever video feature, and I'm going to start it today with a WWE DVD feature, and it's going to be kind of like a bumper selection of all the DVDs of my favourite WWE superstar ever, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. Now, these are only the DVDs that I actually own, and I'm probably aware there's a couple more, DVDs out there, notably a Tag Classic, and probably a few VHSs out there, but I'd like to think that I've got the majority of them here. So first up, it's Shawn Michaels' Boyhood Dream. Now this was, I don't know if it was the first Shawn Michaels DVD release, because it's basically a VHS transfer over from the old days of VHS. It was previously known as the Heartbreak Express Tour, which is on a Tag Classic, which for people who live in the UK, Tag Classics are like these repackaged vintage WWE sets with 2 discs in it, and it was kind of repackaged in that, and it's just basically, this is quite a simple, straightforward DVD of the Heartbreak Kid back in the 90s when he was, still pretty much a badass, personally, and you could argue in the ring as well, because he's the greatest wrestler who ever lived, but that's just my opinion. And this DVD just consists of basic highlights from the old days in the 90s for Shawn Michaels, like, there's WrestleMania 12, against Bret Hart. I don't know my Roman numerals that well. Diesel, In Your House. I mean, these are only highlights of matches, and it's okay, it's good to have if you're a Shawn Michaels fan like myself, but I wouldn't say it's a top DVD, but nevertheless, you can get it really cheap on Amazon. I remember I got this for like £2 on Amazon used, and it's in great condition, so if you like Shawn Michaels, pick it up, it's good to have on your shelf. Now, the first ever DVD I ever got from WWE was this one here, and it's still been quite difficult to beat for me. There's been many great ones since, but this has been my original WWE DVD, Heartbreak and Triumph, 3-disc set. One of the best WWE DVDs ever I've come to know, but this is the first one I've known, and it's basically the Shawn Michaels set. It's got a definitive documentary in it, which is one of the best documentaries ever made, plus 2 bonus discs of matches, which the matches aren't brilliant, unfortunately, for this DVD set, but for a beginner set, it's the ideal one. If you're not a big Shawn Michaels fan, then this is the one to go for. There's one really great match with John Cena, funny enough, and that's one of his best ones from the Raw, where Randy Orton went a bit off rails backstage, and they were told to extend it. But if you don't know the story about that, you can look it up online. But Shawn Michaels' Heartbreak and Triumph, quite cheap nowadays. I mean, I paid like £14 for this years ago, and I seen it in silver version for like £6.99. You can pick it up brand new from silver version. It's a shame what's happened in silver version. They've been the best for years. Now, I mentioned the Boyhood Dream DVD, and that was basically highlights of Shawn Michaels' 90s matches, and this DVD is just about the same price on Amazon, but this has got the matches in full. Excuse me. It's a 2-disc set, Shawn Michaels from the Vault. On this set, it's basically like a Shawn Michaels greatest hits from the 90s. On here you've got some of the best matches Shawn Michaels ever took part in before his comeback. Well, it's got his comeback and it's Triple H at SummerSlam as well, but this is basically the first part of Shawn Michaels' career. It's got the ladder match against Razor Ramon at WrestleMania 10, the Iron Man match in full at WrestleMania 12, the No Holds Barred match versus a Big Daddy Cool Diesel at WrestleMania as well in full, WWE Championship by Mankind in full, and the original first Hell in a Cell match in full, where Kane originally came in, and for the price you can get it for under £5 on Amazon. It is one of the best WWE DVDs out there, and I could even argue it's the best Shawn Michaels DVD. You really could, but that's that. So if you've not got that, you pick it up now. Now, this DVD was released a couple of years ago now, and for me, it's my favourite WWE DVD ever. It's Shawn Michaels' My Journey, and it's another 3-disc set, his second 3-disc set. And this is a different type of DVD. It's basically Shawn Michaels sitting down with Michael Cole, going over brief segments about his career, talking about what led up to the match, how he felt during the match, ideas, and a little bit of an inside scoop to what was going on at the time before you get the matches in full. And there are some amazing matches in this. You know, this is when WWE DVD, sorry. You know, I still had the insert and everything like that. I mean, these sets are awesome. That's why I'm reviewing these sets. I mean, if you don't know WWE sets, which I doubt, because if you're on here then you've probably got loads, because it seems like an addiction to some people. Then you'll understand why people tend to review these DVDs, because they're just so well laid out. You get so much for your money. It's fantastic. And this DVD is just, you know, one of the proofs of that. You know, this has got great matches. I'm not going to go over all of them, but it goes right from the earlier career. I mean, it's got Shawn Michaels versus One Man Gang in 1985, which is what I think is his first ever wrestling match. So that's great to have. And it leads up right up to the classic that is Undertaker and Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 25. Now, I'll go into depth with, other times with these matches and stuff like that, because they feature in plenty of WWE DVDs. Like when WrestleMania week comes, I'd like to go into the WrestleMania collection I've got. But you know, I'm just recommending these DVDs because they're Shawn Michaels and they're absolutely fantastic DVDs to have. I mean, look at this, look at the quality of this, and the matches you're getting are unbelievable. Plus the documentary type feature you get in this with Michaels and Cole is well worth the money as well. And you can get this quite cheap and all now because it's the age it is, a couple of years old. And yeah, which brings me up to actually my latest WWE purchase. I literally bought this only 2 days ago and I'm quite ashamed of myself because, you know, I watched it the other day and it was one of the best WWE DVDs ever made. For me, it doesn't quite eclipse my journey because I'm a bit biased, but this is some DVD. Shawn Michaels versus Bret Hart, the Greatest Rivalry set, which seems quite dead now, right now. It might have been repackaged, but I'll speak about that in another video. And this DVD is basically just Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart sitting down with Jim Ross, discussing their whole careers in perspective in the same room at the same time. You know, first time it had ever been done since the Montreal incident. And they basically go into depth about Montreal, you know, and they go into, it's just really good. If you like wrestling and you like all the stuff that goes on behind the scenes, which I do personally, if anybody really has an interest in wrestling doing well as well, you like to know the non-kayfabe stuff, then this is really the ultimate DVD. It's very, very emotional for the two men, especially Bret Hart, you know, and they speak, there's no holds barred with this really. The DVD 1's the documentary, and it's over 2 hours long, or just around that, and it is one of the best documentaries ever. It's not like a career perspective, it's just them talking in the same room of what was going on at the time for real and how they felt, etc. It's absolutely fantastic, really, really, really in depth. And the matches are a slight disappointment because people have argued that the DVD hasn't got the great matches. The Blu-ray apparently is really good. That's got the screw job as well, but that's missing on here. But you've got the Iron Man match, of course. You've got both their inductions to the Hall of Fame ceremony, and obviously the time that Bret Hart returned on Raw in 2010. You've obviously got lots of rare matches, I suppose, between the two. You know, the real first ever ladder match before WrestleMania 10, which is kind of marketed as the first real ladder match WWE, but it's not, because this is on here. You know, Rocker's Heart Foundation and lots of Bret and Shawn matches. Now, this has only been a brief sort of review because I'm still pretty new to this. This is basically my first ever official video. But I just wanted to get the ball rolling and give you a brief look at some of the Shawn Michaels sets that I have. This is all the ones I own of Shawn Michaels so far. I've got plenty more WWE DVDs to review and plenty more DVDs because I'm not going to just do WWE DVDs all the time. I'm going to do basically film box sets, you know, TV shows, you know. I've got an awesome Bruce Springsteen feature coming up, but if you're not interested in that, that's fine. But I'm basically reviewing good box sets and WWE DVDs, and I hope you've enjoyed this first feature. I understand I'm not perfect yet, but I'm hoping to get there soon. And if you've watched, thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed, please subscribe. Thank you.